When a girl is educated, she educates a lot of people. When a man is educated, it's just for him. Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Find the kids who are struggling to pay the school fee for the whole year. It's about 10 pounds in Togo for somebody to go to
1 year.
1 year. It's 10 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you came here in 2002.
Yeah.
And after 2 years,
Yeah.
you started university.
Yeah.
Within 2 years.
Within 2 years.
You learned the language.
Yeah.
From scratch.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a special guest here today, and I'm honestly blessed to actually sit here and talk to her. Her name is Afi. I'm gonna do less talking and more listening, and let's just hear her story. Hiya.
Hey, yeah.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. Afi, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your story. So a little bit about, just take us a little back to your upbringing, where you were raised, what country. Just a little intro.
Okay, my name is Afi Dometi. I'm from West Africa, Togo, a French-speaking country. I was born in October '72. I'm about nearly 50 years old.
You don't actually look like I'm even 40 now.
Yeah, I do look 50, so I went to Black don't crack, yeah. I went to primary school. In fact, I took myself to school. My dad was a head teacher. My mom was teacher as well. So we have accommodation inside the school compound. And one day, my sister came home. I think she was doing year 2 or year 3 that time. She was living in French-speaking country. You start school 7, finish 12, go home, cook, eat, and go back 2:30. So when she was leaving, going back 2:30, I follow her. I wash my legs, and I put one of her school uniform, and I follow her. That's how I started school. Nobody took me there. Yeah. So I've done the primary school until year 6. Yeah. From year 4, we moved to the main town, which they call Vaughan. And he's still a head teacher there. So from year 4 to year 10, and my dad went back to university to become a school inspector.
Okay.
Yeah. So from year 7 to year...
Is that like in this system here?
Yeah. I'm changing it. I'm
trying to
transferring to,
convert
yeah. So I went from primary school to high school. Yeah, in the north, they send us to north. When he finished university, we have to go to the north. So I went there for 3 years. We come back to the coast, and I got my O-level.
Okay.
I got O-level. I have to go back to technical college in the north again.
Is that like college?
Now, when you finish O-level, you go to college for 3 years.
Like GCSE?
Yeah, GCSE. Yeah, now they used to call it O-level in UK. Now it's GCSE. So I went back to the north to go to secretary school in college. 3 years there, I got my A-level. So I went back to university. I've done history and geography.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, before we go past quickly.
Yeah.
So how many siblings do you have? How many?
I have, we are 6, 1 brother and 4 sisters. So I'm the second one, yeah.
You're the second one.
Yeah.
And did you find in school, when you were going to school, is there anything that's challenging or anything difficult that you...
I'm not good in spelling. I can say language is not my favorite subject.
Okay.
I'm quite good with mental calculation, like math, like especially financial math, yeah, mental calculation, problem solving, anything with figures.
Yeah, numbers.
Yeah, numbers. I like them. So I was one of the guy contacted 5 years ago on Facebook saying that, well, I've been looking for you for years because you happen to be very clever when we are going to school. I'm like, this guy is tough. I used to get 0 in spelling, and even the question I was quite crap. And he said, no, you used to do math, and they used to send you to the blackboard to help us with math. I said, okay. I thought I was tough.
But people see you differently, though. Sometimes I'm not good at this one.
Yeah.
You could be actually amazing. So you went to, after that, where did you go? So you went to school, you studied, was that like after high school?
Yeah, I went to college, done secretary management and secretary, and I got my A-level. Now I went to university. So university in Lomé, the main town.
Still in Togo?
Yeah, still in Togo, still the biggest university in Togo. They have 2 now. That time it was just 1 university. Okay. So if you get your A-level, you have to, if you live in the north, you need to come back to the coast for university. So I love history and geography, and I chose to do history and geography. That's why I'm a little bit political. Yeah. Discuss a debate, and I don't like discrimination and justice. So.
How did you find it when you went to university?
I was quite good. It's a subject since year 10. All my teachers who used to be history and geography teacher, they used to like me because I normally get 39 out of 40.
Okay.
Yeah, 37 out of 40. I really do like it. Yeah. I remember one time at college, the teacher's name is Master Dose. I got 30 out of 20, and he was very cross. It's like, no, you can't do that. What's happened? Yeah. How can you only get 13? I'm like, well.
7 out of 10. What did you do with it? Ring it. You need to get all of them.
Yeah.
They're too harsh on us sometimes.
Oh yeah, they are, especially in Africa. Oh God.
Did you get punished a lot?
Oh, every day for spelling tests.
Yeah.
Every single day I come home and they beat me up.
Home?
Yeah.
Parents?
Yeah, my dad was a teacher, so you know.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Yeah, quite strict, both of them. My mom is strict. I reached a point where my mom has to hide my homework book, because every day he used to beat me up. But finally, I realized that you are born, we are all different. We all have our skill. Even if they force you to be good in language or good in spelling, if you are not good, you are not good.
And I think it's important to notice that.
Yeah, it's very important to know that this girl can only do this one, and direct them and give them the right path, instead of beating the person every day to do better. And
it doesn't change anything.
No, it doesn't. It didn't change anything on me, so I don't see.
Honestly,
yeah.
you need to change
the system. Yeah.
Yes. Find the weakness, find the strength, and then work on that.
Exactly. Yeah. My sister, the first one, she's 53 now. She used to be very good in spelling. Yeah. Her book is always black or blue, and mine is red with circle, because everything I write is wrong. So yeah, and in math she was useless, and I was good. So last time we were talking, we said, if you knew that time, you should be teaching from each other. I show you, you just show me what you are writing, and I copy from you, and I copy math from you. We were laughing.
There's nothing wrong with copying. Yeah, sometimes you need it.
Yeah.
In real life, like right now, you know when you
can learn from people.
Yeah, I've been in school.
Yeah.
It's painful to go back and think about it. So you went to university. After university, okay, in university, did you date? Did you have some people go to university and they actually focus. Some of them focus on school, and some of them at the same time they do dating. Was there anything like that?
I'm naturally a quite serious girl. I'm quite serious about school. Yeah, I focus a lot on what I'm doing, but I was telling my husband last time that I have to go home one day and expose people. I'm very cross about the way they deal with girls' education in Africa. That's why I'm paying school fee for some of them to have a good education. But at university, my own experience, it's not even one of the teachers, like the head of our department, history and geography department, wanted to sleep with me. Yeah, and yeah, of course, yeah, they do that a lot in Africa. So if you refuse, yeah, they will fail you. Yeah, they will fail you. So it's like, oh, I want to go out with you. I'm married, I have 4 kids. My wife doesn't have a baby boy for me, so if you can go out with me and have a baby for me. And it becomes serious, yes. The year 2, you have to pass all the subjects. We have about 7 subjects. You need to pass everything. And one of them only need 1 point to pass for me to go to year 3. And because I refused to sleep with him, he used it against me. I have to, yeah, I have to repeat the whole year, yeah. Because of.
Did you not think about reporting it?
Do you report things like that in Africa? They are boss, yeah. Oh, nobody cares. It's not like here. When I went to Northumbria University, my tutor was like my dad. Do you know you don't have to give a present to the teacher if you try to charge? Yeah, quite strict. You try to charge up a girl from a university, you can end up in prison, or there's a regulation and law to protect everybody. It's not like that in Africa, and a lot of girls are in that situation where you have to say, even from college and high school, some of the teacher will fail you just because you refuse to go out with them.
It needs to be changed.
Yeah.
To look at it properly.
Yeah.
And actually like do a lot of changes, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of changes, yeah.
Because some of the students, you see like young girls, 15, 14-year-old, they're underage, they're not even 18.
No, they are not.
They go through so much.
So much, yeah, but you can't talk, yeah.
The female, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I think it's really like frustrating when you actually look at it from where I am at the moment. You know what I mean?
When you are there, they don't see it like that. When you come to this country, it's crazy. It's a different, yeah. And you'll be like, they give opportunity to everybody, even if you want to look for a job. In Africa, sometimes they want to sleep with you before they give you a job. Education, things are different. I'm like, I learn a lot from this country positively. If I can like reproduce that back home, I will be very glad.
How was your journey like when you came here?
When I came here in 2002, English is not my first language. Like,
French?
Yeah, official language back home is French. So I have to learn English to communicate with people.
So you had to start from
scratch, yeah. So luckily, I used to go to, that time there was a lot of free English classes. I used to go to one 9 o'clock and finish 12, go back to another one like 12 and finish 3, and go to evening 1. So I have a one black clock bag, which I carry everywhere, running up and down to learn English. Yeah.
How long did it take you?
It took me about a year. I was going to Newcastle College as well to learn English. One of my teachers, her name is Maria, she helped me a lot. So I came in 2002, and 2004 I started university, Northumbria University already.
Yeah. So you came here in 2002.
Yeah.
And after 2 years, you started university.
Yeah.
Within 2 years.
Within 2 years.
You learned the language.
Yeah.
From scratch.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's really
So I always tell myself that because I have a education back home, I have a university level back home before coming, it was more easier for me to assimilate, to learn quickly than some of my sisters. Yeah, some of my sisters who I'm helping actually to integrate positively in the community. So I learned 1 year, I've done 1 year at Newcastle College. I passed the English test, which they call IELTS test. Yeah. So with that English level, you can go to university. That time they don't pass through UCAS. If your teacher can write, no,
GCSEs and all that.
no. If your teacher can, but they ask me for my university paper from
You
back
already
home.
had a qualification.
Yeah. So I use my A-level, my university paper from Africa. They try to convert that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I kept the letter until now. My English teacher, Maria, wrote a recommendation letter for me to go to Northumbria University. Say she trusts me, she know I can do the business course I chose.
So you did business in university?
Yeah, I did business studies.
Okay.
Yeah, and in the class, she only gave the recommendation letter to me. Yeah, if most people who ask her,
Yeah.
she said, no, I don't think you are ready to do
You have a
that.
good
Yeah.
connection, a good
Yeah.
relationship with her.
Yeah, and she knows that I can manage. Yeah, when she gave homework, I tried to do it, and I work hard. So she trusted me. It's like the first year, I went to do a hair for one girl from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
That time my English was quite bad.
Yes. I was just going to ask you, how were you supporting yourself? Were you working? When you came?
Yeah, do some small jobs. Yeah, I've done housekeeping. I've done dishes. I've done cleaning job. I used to plait hair. So when I was going to do her hair, I was late. So she called me, say, Afi, where are you? I say, I'm coming. There is traffic ginger. I hear somebody say traffic jam. I thought it's ginger. So she started laughing. When I reached there, there were like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Say, Afi, what did you say when you were late? I said, there is traffic ginger. And they laugh and laugh and say, Afi, you don't say that, you say traffic jam. So I wrote the jam down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I say, okay, I'll learn another one.
Forget it.
Yeah. So 6 months later or a year later, she saw me at Newcastle College.
Yeah.
And she's engaged with me, so we're talking, and I'm answering her back. I'm answering, and she took her phone from her pocket and she called her sister. He said, hey, Blessing, traffic ginger can speak English now.
That name stuck with you.
Yeah.
Surname?
Yes, traffic ginger. So yes, hey, I feel you are doing very well. Hey, you can communicate now. I say, yeah.
How long have you stayed here?
From 22 to now, it's 20 years now. Yeah.
And you're doing amazing work.
Yeah.
You're doing amazing work.
When I went to university with the recommendation letter, I didn't even show the guy, the person who's supposed to, it's like a big manager from the university that time. I did not show him the letter. I said, I'm looking for a place to study business, and he was trying to interview me without me knowing. So he was asking me questions from the corridor until his office.
Yeah.
And when we reached his office, he turned like this and looked at me and said, you can actually speak English.
Yeah.
People come here, they can't speak English, they want to do the course.
Yeah.
I don't know how they will manage, but I will give you the place. I know you can do it because I was trying to communicate with you, asking you questions, trying to see if you can answer me, but I think you are okay. You can. That's how I got the place to start business at Northumbria University. Hey, my God, yeah. Yeah, I'm very lucky. Yeah.
That's amazing. So you have children, right?
Yeah, just one.
You're married.
Yeah. My son is 24 now. He just finished university, Northumbria, Edinburgh University. Yeah, so he's working in London.
Oh,
Yeah, he finished last year, May. Yeah, so he's London now working. Oh yeah, I'm quite proud. Yeah.
You only have one son?
Yeah, just one son.
Are you married or?
Yeah, I'm married now. I'm not with his dad anymore, but I'm remarried. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask you.
Yeah, it's all right.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about your relationship with his dad?
No.
No?
Yeah, I'm African. We don't talk.
Is it important?
No, it's not. We don't just get on, but we still have a good relationship because of my son. So yeah, my son came over in 2002 and he came over in 2006, but I was too powerful for him that time, so he decided to leave. Yeah, but we still have a good, because if boys don't have dad authority, they can go wild. So I kept a good relationship with the dad. If I have problem with my son, I can call him and say, your son is misbehaving. So that's how we manage until he's got. Have you seen him? He's just tall though, but he's very serious about the education as well, and he doesn't smoke, no drink, and he's
So what are you doing now at the moment? You said I know that you told me a little bit.
Yeah, he did economics. Yeah.
Oh, your son. Okay, so something similar to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Business, kind of.
Yeah.
Does he help you with work and stuff?
Yes, he helps sometimes a lot. Even financially, when we started the company, he's struggling. He say, okay, mommy, if you need money, I can. Because.
Talk to us a little bit about that company that you have now, what you're doing, because I really love what you're doing.
Yeah, the company name is a community interest company. It's not a company percent. It's a company and business. It's called Africa Water Recycling CIC. Created the company to help especially women from a minority background, women who don't have English as a first language. When they come, they struggle a little bit in this country to get job, to socialize. So when I was working at refugee service, a lot of them used to come and ask for help, and most men have opportunity to go to school back home and they can continue their education here and get a proper job, and they normally ask their wife to stay at home and look after kids and don't think about the welfare of their wife. Yeah, so those kind of women, I decided to help them to prevent isolation. So we have a shop where we buy second-hand shoes, bag, clothes from people, individual or organization. They come and sort them out. They socialize, they have a cup of tea, they talk to each other. If you work with us for 6 or 1 year, we can give you a reference to look for a different job, because some of our girls don't have a reference in this country. So when you apply for a job, they always ask for a reference. So when you work with us, we can give you a reference, and we help a lot of women already. They are in permanent job now, and they are all like fulfilled and happy and feel self-worth. So
is it just women, or is it just...
We help men as well. Yeah, but we target women more. So they are the ones who are like isolated. So
it comes with also not getting the support they need. They don't have friends.
They don't know where to go to as well.
It's a new country,
it's
a new language, everything is brand new to them. So like if they don't have somebody to be there to hold their hand and say, look, you can come out here, eat with us, talk to us. And I think that's when I came here for the first time, I found it really difficult. Especially because I went to high school at the end of it when we were doing exams. And I knew the English, obviously, because I was in Kenya. And we speak English there a little bit. But for me, it was high school, so I wasn't like fluent like that. But I didn't know how to speak it. So, but because the accent was different, you see, my accent was very strong.
Yes, all of us.
Sometimes you feel very isolated. And you feel depressed. So I kind of understand when you say like...
I was in the same situation myself. University at Northumbria, I always sit in the corner. Nobody talk to me.
You want to be quiet, you don't want to express.
No, it's because they don't want to socialize with me. At the beginning, there was one Chinese girl and one Indian guy. They were laughing at the Indian guy until he left. And I was left with the Chinese girl, and she kept telling me that I can't cope, they are too racist. And I'm like, no, we have to stay. And one day she disappeared. And I was left by myself. So I used to sit in the corner until when the mark starts coming through, HR, for example, although I can get 54 out of 100, data analysis, I was about 80 because it's math, things like a little bit for math, economy and things like that. My mark was going higher, although my English is like this. I don't communicate like the rest of the class. That's when they start saying hi to me. So it was very difficult, yeah. It was very difficult.
Yeah, and I think it's really sad just because you don't, speak very fluently, the language or English. You find it really, sadly, even if you're good at something else, you tend to just be very in your own shell because you lose confidence.
Yeah, you lose confidence, yeah.
And you just feel like nobody's noticing you, but you overcame that. So
Yeah.
who cares about that anymore?
No.
And that's
I just have to help others who are in the same situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I can overcome that,
Yes.
you can too.
Yes.
That's what I tell them. If I can be at this place today, that means you can do it as well. Yeah, there is an opportunity in this country. If you need help, there are people to help you. If you don't know, ask. Yeah.
And you shall receive.
Yeah.
That's what God said.
Oh yeah.
Seek for help when you need.
Matthew 7:7.
Very important, honestly. Do you like what you're doing at the moment?
Oh yeah, I love that. I do that with passion. I even use my own salary for the organization to grow. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I don't know. It's like a passion, yeah.
You're doing it because you've probably been through something.
Yeah.
You probably faced some difficulties, as you said, for example, in school. And you know that because of what you went through, you don't want what somebody else, your sister, or someone from a different country who came through the
To go through other struggle, yeah, same school, yeah. But some people ask me, why are you using your own money to help others? Yeah, but that's why I'm saying that even myself, I don't know why I'm doing it. But it's like a passion. And when I see somebody happy, I'm happy. It doesn't have to be money necessary. If you help your friend or your sister and she's in good condition, normally it's a happiness for you feel good, but not everybody sees like that. So yeah.
Some people are greedy, they just want to hold
Yeah.
everything to themselves. That's amazing. And I think it's really, it's a blessing to have somebody like you in the community, where you can actually be selfless.
Yeah.
And you want to say, look, I can get this money, but I don't want to keep it to myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go work hard, you get paid, but you don't want to just put it here. You want to take it out of your pocket and give it to someone else. And not everybody does that.
No.
Maybe 20%.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's really amazing, and I really want to appreciate, and thank you on behalf of other people. That's something that I would
You're
want to
welcome.
do in the future.
Yeah.
So you also said you help young children
In Africa,
young
yeah.
girls back home to
Yeah.
get education,
Yeah.
to get into school. How is that like? Do you get any support from different organizations?
No, that's the reason why we do it like business. We don't want to wait for anybody to give us money to do it. So if we can manage to generate our own money from the profits, from the second-hand clothes selling, we can go on and meet our objective easily. Some of the girls, most of the girls are orphan. And when in Africa, when your parents pass away, you stay with the relative. We don't pay school fee for people who are in orphanage. We pay school fee for orphan who lives with relative. And we normally goes to the school, high school, talk to the head teacher or the head mistress, find the kids who are struggling to pay the school fee. For the whole year, it's about 10 pounds in Togo. For somebody to go to
1 year.
1 year, it's 10 pounds. Yeah, they can't afford to pay that. So the head teachers knows the kids who are struggling, especially when they live with the relative. he will prefer paying the school fee for his kid than paying the school fee for his late brother's son or daughter. So the teacher will be like, okay, this girl, she has not paid her school fee for 3 months, but she lives with a relative, this one. We pay for boys as well when they are really clever and they are struggling in the family. So.
And why is that? Why don't you? So you prioritize girls over boys?
Yeah, because in Africa they prioritize boys over girls as well. When, for example, a mother lost the husband, most of the time men are like the breadwinner in the family. So when the woman is not working and the husband passes away, she has 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl. She will ask the girl to stay at home and help out and pay the school fee for 2 boys so they can have education, which is not fair.
Not fair.
Yeah. So that's why we prioritize girls' education. And when the girls are educated, their kids will be educated in the future, and it will help develop the continent. Yeah, develop the continent. When we are educated, when a girl is educated, she educates a lot of people. When a man is educated, it's just for him. Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
A man is educated, it's just for himself.
Yeah.
Women?
It's for the whole family, yeah, other people as well. The kid will go to school, definitely. Yeah. You will never see a woman who is educated and the kid will be home cleaning, and yeah, it doesn't happen like that. A man can have a baby and just disappear.
Yes.
Yeah, but the woman will stay there to look after the kid, yeah. So they have to educate them.
That just got me. That was honestly, I think because of what you're doing at the moment, I know it can be a little bit difficult. Obviously, you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
What do you think maybe other people could do? Anybody who's watching, you never know, the Prime Minister could be watching.
Yeah.
Somebody who's watching and who has maybe the same goal or vision to help, children, specifically girls to go to school.
Yeah.
And also other children who are, as you said, orphans, they don't have the privilege or even the parents there to help them. How could we, because it's not a lot of money that's actually required. You say like £10 for
yeah,
1 year.
it's £10 for 1 year.
We go to what? McDonald's, we spend what, £10 on food.
Yeah.
We waste money a lot.
Yeah.
We don't really, we take it for granted.
Yeah, we do.
And I think it's really, it's nice to be selfless.
Sometimes, yeah.
Give back, and God will give you more. You'll be blessed more. And I hope that you get more blessings.
I think so.
Yeah. No, you will get more blessings. You believe in yourself. You believe in that. Honestly, the more you support somebody else, the more you grow as a person as well.
Yeah.
And you feel happier.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, I don't really do as much as you're doing, but sometimes when I give out something, even if it's a little, I feel good inside.
Yeah.
The joy that you have inside. And I want you guys to do the same here. If you're watching, if you're young, even if like you're in college, university, I think it's important to it could be just supporting each other verbally. It doesn't have to be by money. Give somebody who's giving that support. Be there and say, look, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
I really appreciate what you're doing in the community. And we can also try to do our best. The young generation, I'm talking to you. Let's try to do our best and help especially the young girls who are struggling back home. I think that's really important. And I want to say thank you so much.